levels of questioning. Okay, but we're going to back up just a little bit because this is a Montessori lesson, and Montessori had a 3-period lesson. Okay, or a manner in which she would present materials to students in 3 periods. Now look at this. These are the 3 periods. The first period, the presenter is the guide, right, or the teacher. The observer, or the person that's taking in the information, okay, the person that's breathing in stuff that Miles might know about breathing in and breathing out, a time to breathe in, a time to breathe out. You know, you studied that at Waldorf, right? Okay, so breathing in, the student is breathing in here. The guide is breathing out, okay? In the second time that the lesson is presented, there's more interaction that takes place, okay? The student is taking information in and maybe engaging with the materials, like a 3-part card, or maybe the math manipulatives. So the student is not just observing, but they're interacting during the second period of the lesson, okay? The third period of the lesson is when the student now becomes the presenter, okay? Now, listen, this doesn't happen 1, 2, 3, just like that. You could have a guide presenting the period 1 lesson over and over and over again until the student, okay, feels confident in order to then start interacting with the material. So this isn't just a 1, 2, 3 thing. It might be 1, 1, 1, or 1, 1, 1, 2, 2, 2, 3, 3, 3, 3, 3, 3, and then eventually the student can then act as the guide for other peers. Okay, that's why we have peer mentoring in Montessori. So this is just a real quick blurb on Montessori 3-period lesson. Now, the reason I went into that is because it leads us into this lesson about the 3 levels of questioning. Okay, the more you get used to the material that you're referencing, the deeper you can go as far as information goes, right? So what we're going to do is I'm going to have the video paused for a second because, not right now, we're going to read a material that's called Autobiography in 5 Short Chapters, okay? You may have already done some of this with Mr. Taylor. Remember how he said 3 close reads? Do you remember this at the beginning of the last 9 weeks? 3 close reads. Every time through it, you go a little bit deeper. This is the same sort of stuff. Whenever you go through something or read something, and if you're exposed to it more than once, each time you get exposed to it, see, just like a 3-period lesson, the more information gets stuck in your brain. Okay, so let's go ahead and pause the video. We'll come back in a second.